Yep. That's what you're talking about, right? It's funny, I was looking on Google Earth. I was able to zoom right into this thing, and there was two dudes sitting on that, standing on that porch looking out at me. Yes. That's Lobster Stream. That's Penobscot River. Down. Now you can see where the boat launch is. Yes. No.
Hey everyone, it's been 9 o'clock. First day at Lobster Lake is done. Had an awesome time. Saw a moose, had some nice steak and some zucchini, and you hear this? I'm listening to the loons out on the lake while I go to sleep. Yeah, they're going off now. They go quiet for a while, but today was awesome. There was an awesome sunset. It was pretty windy for a while we were paddling here. See, they just go non-stop. But kind of cool. Falling asleep listening to loons. It'll be alright. But yeah, paddling over here across the lake. Pretty windy, pretty hard to do. But I guess we're going to bounce to a different campsite so we really can get a taste of the place. And no fishing yet. No other animals besides that moose. It was really cool though, running right alongside the truck. But alright guys, let's get ready for day 2. And I'm gonna fall asleep and listen to these guys. Now they go quiet. But it's gonna be like 35 degrees when I get up. This is morning, Tuesday morning. We did the first night here at this campground. Packing up the boats now. Gonna hit another campground. Might do 2 or 3 of them while we're here. But this is a good site. It's a little windy, a little chilly this morning. But we're gonna go and find a site before somebody else does. Okay, it's Tuesday morning. We're out canoeing, going to our second campsite here at Lobster Lake. And we basically went 20 minutes or so, rounded a corner, and I think we found our spot for the night. Check out this view. Rounded the corner, get this mountain range there, some islands, huge mountain range right there, and right over there is going to be our campsite. Nice sandy beach, kind of blocking the wind. Just a little zoom. See islands and mountains. We're going to be passing tomorrow those islands heading that way. And we're actually right around those islands is what I've heard the best spot for fishing. But that'll be tomorrow's travel. We're gonna go probably way over there. But this is an awesome view. Still can't believe I'm here. Oh, they're coming back out. What? Are we not staying there? Maybe they're just gonna check out. There's another site right there. Maybe they're gonna check that one. Oh, I kinda like that one. You can't reach a view. This is what it'll look like basically from the campsite. Alright, slight change of plan. We're changing sites. We're not going to stay at the sandy one. The picnic table and everything's all falling apart. But Still can't get over this view. But we're gonna be going a little bit and staying at a site that has like a 2-mile hiking trail up to a great view of the lake, that they even put a bench up there that you can sit down, take a break at. Don't know if I'm going to try that hike. 2 miles up, 2 miles back. That'd be a good test for my leg, but when I get to the campsite, I'll show you the view. All right, we're all set up. We arrived at the second site. Not exactly the spot I was thinking, but it's pretty good. Set up my tent down lower than everyone else. They're over there. I set mine here because it's a nice flat area. You can come right out. Launch your boat out here if you want. I think that's the trail to go up to that bench up on the hill. So you leave my site, go down this path, and there's the picnic table. Billy and Sam are already up at the table. Got his canoe. Mine's down there. He put his tent over there. Same as over there. But I didn't see really another flat spot, so I put mine over there. Alright, everyone. That concludes day 2 of this trip to Lobster Lake. Overall, not too eventful. We went to a new location. Just the wind was kicking all day. It was pretty chilly out. Tried to do some fishing from shore, but I really didn't want to head out in the canoe. But it's supposed to be another chilly night. Might be down to 35 degrees. It was chilly this morning, let me tell you. Getting up, it was rough. Had a good meal. Had some beef stew my brother made up. Really tender meat. It was really good. Tomorrow we're going to be heading to another location. I'd like to make it our last time we go to another one. I don't like setting up and taking down camp every day, even though it is cool to check out as much as we can in the time that we have. But on the last, like Friday, it's supposed to rain all day. And I want to be as close to, I want to make the trip back to the truck as short as possible. So get a campground close to where our first one was. Hopefully with a view of those mountains that we saw earlier. And the only big thing is that my concern is when we go back and we have to cross the big section of the lake, if the wind is against me, it's tough to paddle by yourself, let me tell you. I mean, I'm 250 pounds. I probably had, another 150 pounds worth of gear. So in the canoe, like 400 pounds. Going against some windy, waters, it was rocking the canoe pretty good. But overall, right now, the wind died down. The lake's calm. It looks like glass. It's cloudy though. But without the wind, it's much more tolerable. Can still hear the loons every once in a while going off. But we're at that campground that has a hiking trail. It's like a 2-mile hiking trail up to a bench that you can sit at and look at the lake and the mountains and stuff like that. But didn't do that. Just wasn't up for it. If I ever come back here again, maybe. But no, I ain't doing it. My shoulder's still killing me right now. There's a lot of paddling ahead. But overall, trips have been really nice. It's fun. I do miss being home though. I'm already missing the wife and my cats. Simba and Kitty. But I'll be there soon. Like I said, this is good to get away, even though I feel kind of guilty about going away. I don't like going away without my wife and stuff, but it's fun. I get to hang with my brother, which I never do. It's cool hanging out with Samantha. I haven't seen her forever. But alright, I'll check on you in the morning and we'll head to another campsite and see what the day brings. Good night. Alright, we have day 3 here at Lobster Lake. Packing up the boats, gonna head over to the third campsite of the trip. It's the one I've been probably most excited to go to. And even the one after that, we'll probably save the best for last. So let the day begin. We've arrived at our third campsite. Check out the view. In like a little bay sort of area. Go out there and that's more of the main lake. But check it out. Another picnic table set up with a pole so we can put a tarp over it. Nice fire pit.
Yeah, this is the ledge. Pretty cool. This will be dry. And we're not staying 2 nights here. You know. If you want, we can go that one. But not over there.
No? I think this is...
Put the top up.
Yeah.
Yep, I love this view. This is cool. It's not windy, the lake's calm. It's actually getting warm out. And I think with that view, I think I'm putting my tent right there. So I can wake up, open the door, and have that for a view. Yep, that's the plan. All right, I'm all set up. Got my air mattress, my sleeping bag. Nice and comfortable. I'm right on the shoreline. And I'll wake up, and that's my view.
We'll paddle around later on. Just take more pictures. Just stay along the shore. Good day for it. Much easier than this one. How come I'm normal?
Not everybody gets it.
Yeah, it's when I had the fire on my leg. That's what did it. I don't know. I might be the worst enemy of my health, you know, but okay. We're gonna do what's on me. Someday I'll probably stop. If I get edibles, I'll do it. That's what sucks.
I don't like the edibles, honestly.
They don't. I don't even get really that high or any of it. It's like, oh my God.
Today's the day to use up all the thawing out stuff from our coolers. So we're gonna have chicken flavored fried rice with some shrimp and some sausages. That's gonna be our breakfast / lunch. So I really can't even believe that I'm still here. Not here at all.
Yeah, now
This is like the coolest campsite ever. Just sitting here in my chair, looking at this for a view, sucking it in. See, this view here is just awesome. You can sit here all day. It even got warm enough where we actually took our shirts off. Felt like it was like 70. But now the wind's picking up a little bit. But this view is awesome. Yeah, I think this is the best campsite I've ever been to. Hoping tonight the wind calms down a little bit. I'm gonna take the canoe out there, do some fishing. Be nice to catch a big trout, something. Yeah, kind of feel guilty being here, but at the same time, it's like the best trip. This is very cool. And he said that at the check-in station that we were actually the first group to come out here this year. It's not even really set up. And then afterwards, we saw 5 canoes heading off to a different campsite. And one guy stopped by our campsite because he wanted to hike the trail last night. But yeah, we were the first ones here this year. Kind of cool. My attempt at blueberry cheesecake bread. I have very low confidence. Alright, my blueberry cheesecake bread came out alright. I mean, the first attempt. Alright. A couple hours ago, it felt like 70. We were laying out in the sun, and all of a sudden, it started to rain. So, nearing the end of day 3 of the trip, what went from it seemed like almost 70 degrees, but shirts off, laying in the sun weather to overcast and light rain. Billy and Samantha have gone into their tents, possibly for the night. Could get some more rain tonight. Friday's supposed to be a washout. Debating what to do. Like, if we go to another campground tomorrow, we have to prepare. It's supposed to start raining Thursday night, all day Friday, and early Saturday. It's like, do we just bail and head out tomorrow, or stay in the rain? I even had to go and do a little extra, as you can see, put an extra tarp over my tent. Just don't trust it. I don't want a wet tent. So a little overkill, didn't hurt. But still a great view here. So happy I came and got to see all this. Yep, a little overcast. Not really that cold. But yeah, when it was sunny today, it was awesome. I was hoping for a nice sunset. But it's not in the cards tonight. Yeah, put a little extra protection. You know, the tarp's got a little hole right in the front, but it's keeping everything off. It's dripping down the bottom, draining away from it. Definitely 100% perfectly dry inside, so better safe than sorry. Well, I'm not ready to turn in yet. Even though it's raining, gonna enjoy my time out here. Who knows when I'll be able to get out again. But all we had was that meal with the shrimp and the rice and all the sausages, but I can go for another meal. So I'm gonna use a freeze-dried one. We got pro meal, country style chicken pot pie. Looks good. calories per whole container. 900 calories. So that's what I'm gonna have now. See how much water you gotta put in this thing. One. Oh wait. One and a quarter cups of water. So, crank this thing open. Just gotta guess 1 1/4. Something like that. That looks good. Use my trusty little heater here. Heat up your water. I don't like how unstable this thing is. It wiggles, but once it leans and stops, it's good. Just don't hit it. But this thing's awesome. It'll get this thing boiling in like a minute. And you pour it in here, seal it up. Wait maybe like 5-10 minutes, something like that. Maybe stir it once. And we'll have some chicken pot pie. The water's boiling. Move that, shut that down. And then you get your bag. Make sure you remove the packet before pouring your water in. You see right inside you get some nice dehydrated biscuits, some chicken, vegetables. And you're gonna pour your water in there, seal it up, and let it sit for like 10 to 12 minutes. Pour that in there. I think there's 1 1/4 cups. Kind of like it. But especially with all those biscuits, stir it right up. Actually try and get the biscuits submerged. Let it soak it all up. Poke them down there. Yep, see some nice corn, big chunks of chicken, biscuits. It'll be good. It already tastes good. Seal it up. And we will let it wait and see how it goes. Okay, it's time. It's been like around 10 minutes. I like the name in the description of the product. It's Pro Adventure Meal Premium Signature Edition and the Appalachian Trail Appalachian Trail Conservancy. We're gonna check this out, see how it does. Country style chicken pot pie. Give it a little stir. Now that is some chunky stuff. That is seriously good. Yeah, nice vegetables in there. I don't want to pour it out. Oh, give an actual try here. Yeah. That is so good. I know why it's 900 calories. That'll keep you warm for the night. Big chunks of chicken in this thing. Let's try a biscuit. Mmm. That worked out good. Sometimes you get like biscuits and gravy, and they'll give you an entire whole biscuit. You gotta break it up into smaller chunks. This was already broken up, so it absorbed really good, kind of soft. The biscuits and gravy, sometimes if you don't break up the biscuit, it'll still be crunchy and lousy. This is awesome. Yeah, peas and corn. Mmm. Big chunks of chicken in it. That's awesome. Alright. I'm going to enjoy this for a while. It's raining a little harder now. I don't know if you can hear it. But I think Billy and Samantha turned in for the night. It's not even 7 o'clock. This is rough. Yeah, I'm leaning towards tomorrow morning if the lake's calm. Return back, canoe back to like the first campsite we were at, because we still have a big lake to cross. If we get that far and the lake's calm, they say we just cross it and call it a day. Because I'm not really too thrilled about spending all day Friday just in the rain, all set, that night and Saturday morning, and then, where the weather changes, the lake might be really rough. I'm paddling by myself across the rough, if I'm dealing with headwinds, sometimes you have to actually follow the coastline and just hug the shore to get back, which would be a heck of a freaking time. So I'm gonna put in tomorrow, we freaking do that, go back to like the area for the first thing, and if the lake's calm, just call it a day and go home early. Alright, I'm going to enjoy my meal before it gets cold. I'll talk to you guys when I go into the tent. Call it a night. Another thing that's kind of crazy, and unless you experience it, you won't understand it. How addicted everyone is to their cell phones, me included. I'm up here with no signal. I'm in the Great Northwoods, Maine. No signal at all. I can't get the weather, not checking TikTok, Facebook, even searching through Google to look up tickets, apartments, whatever, ads, jobs, texting people about jobs, a complete shutdown of your cell phone. 3 days without being able to really goof around on your cell phone. So social media detox. Don't know how addicted you are until you don't have it. It's raining here. Everyone went into their tents, and I'm just sitting here under a tarp, so I'm staying dry, but nothing to do. So I can't just thumb through TikTok. Just have to talk to you guys. And you can see my breath now. Temperature definitely dropped. I just don't want to go in my tent yet. It's only like 6:30. That would be a long night to be in a tent. I think I gotta upgrade my air mattress. With the temperature, when the temperature drops, it naturally deflates. So last 2 nights I got up in the middle of the night, like 3 o'clock. Use the old battery inflator. It's alright. Once it's full, it's really comfortable. I actually slept good. Early morning, no, it's started getting chilly. The first 2 nights was like 35 degrees. I don't know what it is now. It's in the 40s for sure. But, yep. Had an awesome time here. Lobster Lake is awesome. If you ever get a chance, come up here, do it. I'm almost at the point where time to go home. We'll see what everyone else wants to do tomorrow. And most of it depends on the weather. I just think if the rain's going to end Saturday morning, the weather systems change. Usually there's wind. Blowing the storms out, something. But we shall see. It would be a long paddle. From this one, we're at like the furthest campground in or out, whatever. There might be one more further away. But from this point to the truck, it's pretty much the furthest you could be. I'd say it'd take maybe 2.5 hours to row from here to the truck in decent weather. We shall see. I'll be probably hanging here for another half hour, an hour, just vegging out. Now I'll turn to the tent and try and get some extra sleep if possible. Charge myself up for a long paddle, maybe. Alright, check in with you guys later. Alright, everybody. I guess this concludes day 3 of the trip to Lobster Lake. I'm not sure if it'll be the last night or not. I'm gonna have to see in the morning. But it's still actually a little light out. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's still raining. I can hear the other people are asleep. But I guess I'll see what I can do to sleep. Get rested up. Maybe today will be a big day to get out of here. But so far I think this trip has been awesome. The fact that I didn't get to record that moose that we saw when we were driving in still bums me out so bad. I mean, it was literally right next to the driver's door when I decided to go into the woods. And yeah, it was really cool. Closest I've been to a moose in a long time. I really thought I was recording it, but nope. I hit the record button twice, which basically stopped the recording. Didn't catch any of it. I tried fishing a couple of times just from shore, but the wind prevented me from really going out in the canoe and going fishing. So, did a big trip with my son CJ to Moosehead Lake once for 3 days. Never caught a fish. Been at Lobster Lake for 3 days. Didn't catch a fish. One of these days. But so far, this has been an awesome trip. I'm glad I came. Got my headgear on. This keeps my head so warm during the night. May look stupid, but I don't care. It's all about being warm. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. Good night. Alright, this is morning, day 4, Thursday. Packing up. Gonna head over by our first campsite, see what the lake and everything looks like. Might be bailing today, take off early. But if the lake's really rough, we're not. But I'm voting go home early. And my phone's almost dead. I forgot to charge it last night, so see what happens. Either I'll see you at the next campsite or I'll see you at the truck. Stand by and see what happens. Last night it poured all night. Freaking tent got a little wet, but and my mattress deflated again a little bit, but found out I didn't have the plug in all the way. But I mean, it was good sleeping in the rain, but from like probably from like 6 o'clock, 12 hours, it poured out. Something different. But, all right. Day 4 on the way. We'll see how it turns out. So we decided we're heading home today. It's the last day here at Lobster Lake. We literally just watched a tree fall into the river. We heard wood cracking. We thought it was a moose walking around, and nope, we saw a pine tree fall into the river. But no, we're gonna be heading home. It's an awesome trip. Thanks for checking out the video. Till next time.
All right, we made it. Ah, peace. We made it. Looks like a fresh tree that came down, maybe. It was pretty fucking windy.